If you feel like I do right now, you're really tired. And you're also really bored, and you want something painfully easy to do with your time. Let's make some keychains. To make your keychains, you're going to need some rough and ready shrinky dinks. They look like a frosted window pane, and they sound like this. You're also going to need to trace your designs on a piece of paper, get a hole puncher, and get some markers or colored pencils. Now, lay the shrinky dink over your paper, tape it down if you choose, and go to town coloring in your designs. You can trace them first and then color in, or color as you go. It really doesn't matter. Do whatever your little heart desires, or big heart. I don't know how big your heart is. I decided to do Susie's Axe from Deltarune, a little imposter, some hearts, and a little Black Lives Matter keychain. When picking your designs, make sure you remember that they're going to shrink a lot, and they're also going to get darker. Now, when you cut them out, also keep in mind that you can crack them. So be careful. If you're afraid of cracking your design, just cut around it like a bubble shape and then fill in the inside with a filler color like I did here. Now, hole punch the insides out. My hole punch wasn't cooperating, but hole punch where you want a hole punch.
I'm making popcorn. I apologize for the noise. Grab the shrinky dinks. Have a squash.
Popcorn's done, so things should be quieter now. Get a flat baking surface and put parchment paper on top. Preheat oven. It's still heating. So take a shrinky dink on parchment. Have something to remove the flat surface from the oven with.
And wait till it is small.
You have to smush it as soon as it leaves the oven. Remember to let your shrinky dinks cool like some cookies. Except they're not cookies, please don't eat them there. Don't eat them! Let's also make some applesauce, because that's fun. So to make applesauce, you just need some apples. I didn't count them, and I don't know how many are here because numbers aren't a concept that registers in my brain. Apples and some peaches. Maybe this isn't the best place to keep that. There we go. Does anyone remember when you were in school and there was always this one kid who was a real jerk, and they would be like, hey, hold your tongue and then say apple. Don't do it, don't do it. But they would have you do that and you would be like, oh, okay, that sounds fun. And then you would do it and then realize what you did. Again, don't do it. Apples are done. Onto the peaches. Look at this. This is a snack. That was a good peach. Apples are done. Peaches are done. Now, fruit fresh. Citric acid. A little nutmeg. This one is much less precarious. I wish you could smell this. It smells like a freaking Yankee Candle up in here. What if I gave it a little tasty taste?
I hate that. I said that.
We got sauce. Going to seal these with some Mod Podge. This is optional, but it will help them last longer and keep them protected. I think this one could protect itself just fine, but I'd like to be sure. Remember to ask the nearest burb for its approval of your design. You know it's an imposter. Let them dry. I'm just going to boldly assume that you don't have a pack of these little keychain things in your house. So we're going to use some safety pins, because you probably have at least one of those somewhere. past the need for taste. I just crave existential dread.